Welcome, everyone. We have a situation where immunity is considered as something that occurs when either the external world attacks us, something happens, or change happens, like we were talking about change. When some change happens in the outside, whatever it is, five senses, and this change becomes a little bit tough for the body to handle. That's when we want to develop some ability to handle that. And that ability to handle is what we term as immunity. Immunity is ability to handle adversity. That's just basic, just simple definition of it. So therefore, the times when we have good things happen or bad things happen, what we decided to say the word quote unquote, the moderation. Now, if too much of good things happen, can also be a change for the body. Too much of bad things happen can also change for the body and mind. When I say body, I mean mind and body as well as energy and spirit and everything else. So this is the area where the term introduced by the biological or great cells that are there present in the brain and also every cell in the body. The term introduced is called homeostasis. Homeostasis basically means balance. It's a big word, but homeostasis means balance. You want a balance. You don't want too much of this, not too much of that. And the balanced idea is the idea that the entire brain system works on. And doesn't, we will get many examples on that, this balance system. When we have acid, then we have to do the base or alkali, or for example, we have too much of loss of water from sweating, etc. You need more water. You need the water balance, food balance, calorie balance, all kinds of balances that we know, emotional balance. So homeostasis is what the body itself is able to do. And that's what homeostasis, body always wants homeostasis. Why? Because if there is any extra stress or anything extra is happening, it's not necessarily healthy for the cells. It's not healthy for the mind. It's not healthy for the body. That's why. That's the reason why it always wants to be peaceful, always calm. We always say, I'm a peaceful individual from inside. But the body knows. Body wants to be like that. But we are the ones who change it a little bit differently. Come in and change it. So that's homeostasis. I want to introduce second term, which is called allostasis. Allostasis is something when we change ourselves, we take control of these body mechanisms or mind mechanisms, and we try to adjust it. For example, I'm going to run. Then I will have to, the heart will say, I will have to pump harder to get more blood flow to the areas. If I eat something, whenever I eat something, the body says, well, the circulation has to go to the stomach. If I eat more circulation has to go. The adjustment of, for example, I have to run. I have to prepare everything myself. Or if I'm going to lift up something, for example, I'm going to lift up a chair. I'm going to show you how to lift up the chair. I'm going to prepare myself. All my muscles have to be ready. Take a little bit inhalation and hold my breath. And all this preparation that I have to do, adjusting various body functions in mind, that is called allostasis. Allostasis is what consciousness can do to change the homeostatic mechanisms in the body. So that's the term we use for allostasis. And it's a conscious injection of it. Now comes the third term, which is very important to recognize. This is a new term for many of you, but old for many people who have already heard me before. Right nowadays, we talk about hormesis, Hormesis. 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 Hormesis is the thing what happens when we are exposed to something negative. When you are exposed to something negative, the body starts recognizing it has four things can happen. One, it can take in and use it. Two, it can take in but keep it stored, not do anything with it. Number three, it can reject it. Or four is it can fight with some fighting. It can destroy it. So four things, whenever you eat anything like that, four things, can absorb it, use it, can throw it away, diarrhea happens. Number three, all those four things can happen. Now, hormesis is when you get some small negative, but the body starts recognizing and learn how to handle it. It's a learning process of handling small bad things. Example is vaccine, for example. A vaccine is where you inject some bacteria or virus or something. And the body starts learning how to handle it, develop immunity to that. If somebody has been slowly insulting you over a period of time, after some time you become immune to it. Okay, so people talk about it. So what's different, it's okay. People who are exposed to very loud noises for a long time, they stop hearing and they say, oh, okay. So they don't care about loud noise anymore. The body adjusts to these things and to negative things. Do we call that immunity or you call it hormesis? This is an interesting difference that we need to talk about as we go further. But I want to introduce that term. So is everything bad, everything good? We need to recognize what is bad. The body and mind do recognize it. Like yesterday we talked about smoking, for example. We talked about some other areas that we talked about. That can affect the body. Alcohol can affect the body. But then you quote unquote tolerance comes in. There are two more terms that we will go further into. One is tolerance, and second one is resilience, ability to fight that properly and build up resilience. So there are many terms here that are very crucial to recognize. But when we talk about building an immunity does have to be against certain negatives. Hormesis is the method by which we develop it. So think about that, the three terms, and we'll go further on this. Thank you.